Hi everyone, it's Kayla here with another week of the Jana and Kayla Keep Memories on Paper series, and this is the second colour challenge, a bit more girly this week with pinks and blues and some gold, and of course black and white. So I forgot to start the camera at the first bit, but I just cut some strips of paper for the top and the bottom, and I created my own crepe paper ruffle. And I'm using some Dear Lizzy Fine and Dandy for this particular layout, and so I've just arranged my strips along the top and the bottom and placed the ruffle underneath, and now I'm just trimming the excess, and then I'm going to add a bit more sewing. So that was the only idea I already had in my head for the layout, and then the rest sort of just happened as I created. I sort of don't tend to plan too much when I'm creating a layout because it never works to plan anyway, so I tend to just go with it. I did get a bit of mixed media onto this layout, so I just added some Dilutions paint, and then I don't know why, but I got some white paint when I did have Dilutions white paint, but I didn't think about that. Anyway, I just mixed it down a little bit with the white to create a softer blue. You can't see too much of the paint in the end, but I just wanted to add that extra bit of pop of colour for the blues in this colour challenge, which I will add to the start of the video for you to see. Yeah, so now I also added some Prima Mist in like a sea green type colour, and now I'm backing. I did use the heat gun to dry that paint in the meantime because it was going to take ages to dry otherwise. But now I'm using the same patterns that I used for the strips to back the photo, and some of that lovely vellum, which is also from the Fine and Dandy collection. Then I ran out of tape in my ATG gun, so I had to change to tape because it takes a while to refill the ATG gun, so I didn't want to do that halfway through a video. So that's what you saw me do there. And now I was going to add some of that pink behind the photo, but it was too pink, so I decided to leave it. And now I'm just going to work on embellishing things. I thought I'd use that XO from the Cute Girl collection, but in the end I found that it was too bold, so I ended up taking it off. And now I'm just placing a few bits and pieces. I got things from the Fine and Dandy collection. There's some from Cedar Lane. There's those gorgeous vellum hearts from Seven Paper, and that tassel is from Maggie Holmes. And I'm just I wanted to make sure that I included a mix of the colours, so the blues, the darker pinks, light blues, into the layout, so I made sure that I was getting all of the colours on there. And I've got a mix of chipboard and die cut stickers, enamel dots, veneer. I was going to use one of the wood veneers, but it just didn't fit, so I ended up changing it out for the star, which worked a lot better. I'm sorry if it sounds like I've got a blocked nose because I really do, and it's driving me nuts. I've had it for a good couple of weeks now, and I'm hoping it clears up because I'm going on a plane in a week, and I hate flying with blocked sinuses. It really hurts. So I'm looking forward to saying goodbye to the winter colds, which has also been affecting my scrap mojo because the last thing I feel like doing when I'm sick is scrapbooking. I don't know if that's just me or if that is a common theme across scrapbookers, but yeah, just not in the mood. I just want to curl up and watch Netflix. Maybe I should scrapbook a layout about watching Netflix. That would be a good idea. Now I'm using these Maggie Holmes, I think they're Maggie Holmes stickers to spell out lovely day. This particular picture is of my sister and my niece, and was taken in a maternity photo shoot when my sister was still pregnant with my nephew, and I love the photo and the lighting, and it's quite old now. I mean, my nephew just turned 1, so it is an older photo which I needed to get scrapbooked, so I'm glad that it's finally scrapbooked and in the book. Now my other sister has just driven up the driveway, so I'm glad that this voiceover is almost finished. because no doubt she's about to come bounding in the door. Now I'm just sticking down some of my elements on the page, and I use my fine line bottle for this, which I've taken to using for everything now because it's just quick and easy and convenient. And now I'm going to add some foam tape to the back of my photo because I wanted that to be a bit more raised up, just to create a bit of depth and dimension. And I'm sticking that down. And I was going to try and staple down the tassel, but that didn't quite work. So I think I ended up using, I used a bit of foam tape to add my tassel on there, which I ended up having to move anyway because it was in the way of I think I decided that I wanted it further down the page, so that happens at the end, and then I do a quick alteration to where it is and have to move a few things around, but that's fine. Now I'm adding these tiny word stickers from crepe paper. Now I'm getting crepe paper and creped paper confused, but I love those tiny word stickers. They are useful for everything. So now I'm adding the roller stamp. I think this is pretty much done now, because the roller stamp completed the page. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this process, and I'll see you next week. Bye!